we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the sequel, the Titans. Amen.
Amen. Gloria a Dios.
Welcome
Gloria a Dios.
to the Sleepy Haha podcast. You guys got pranked, motherfuckers.
Get pranked, bitch.
Yeah, how do you like those out?
Nah, this is actually a pre-recorded message that happened. We're not real.
Yes.
And we definitely didn't lie to you guys within the span of a week.
We found out how to use AI.
Mm-hmm.
And AI is what we're using.
This is not real.
We figured out if we recorded a 3D model rendering of our
Tectonic plates.
correct,
We can.
and our podcast studio. Then we had to do a separate rendering individually of my whole body 360 butt-ass naked, his body 360 butt-ass naked, and then we just choose different outfits that we know we like.
I'm using the same outfit as last time.
For real. But yeah, this is not real. And welcome to the Sleepy Haha podcast.
Welcome. Hey guys, Happy New Year's. Hopefully
Merry
all is
Christmas.
well.
Mm-hmm.
We did a little what's it called? Self-treatment.
Well, who are you, first of all?
Oh shit, my name is Joxy. My name is Joxy. Joxy on you, letter U.
Correct. And I'm Zookie, your other host.
Not Zookie. Not Zookie on you.
What were you saying?
Today we did some self healing.
Correct.
We did some self-healing. Today was my first day ever getting a massage.
And anal probe.
And anal probe.
No, okay, so look, real quick. He's never actually gone to a spa or a massage or anything like that, which is kind of crazy to me. Not crazy, but like people go get massages every once in a while.
Yeah, at least once in a while.
But he's never been. He's always been. I don't know why. What's your reasoning?
I just wrong place, wrong time. There's no it's not like I'm a guest getting a massage or anything.
I thought it was because, if I'm not mistaken, this was like probably years ago though, but I think it was because you said you didn't want to be like in your underwear or whatever in front of a random person. Like
I
they're
don't
gonna be
mind.
looking at your butt cheeks or your.
I don't mind.
Okay.
It's just I really don't know why. I think it was just like I know the real reason was because I didn't want to go by myself, and I just didn't want to go to a massage place by myself. I just felt weird.
Okay.
But then my brother, he invited me to go as a couple.
Yeah. So this is okay. So if you guys go get massages, you know that getting a couple's massage, there's a small discount. It's a little bit less than if you go by yourself, which is kind of makes sense. Like if you were buying things in bundle or bulk
There's a life hack.
type shit, but not really. So
Bitch.
if you go by yourself, I forget how much it was. It was kind of cheap. It wasn't crazy. It was like $60 or something per person. But if you go together as a couple, I think it was like 50 per person or something like that. So you just save a few bucks, nothing crazy. But it is a spot that I used to go to a lot or every once in a while. And they do really good massages, it was good. So we walked in. Oh, no. I called this morning. This is how it started. So I called this morning and I was like, hey, I'm just calling to see if you guys have any availability today for a couple's massage. And she was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, we're available. And I was
Do
like,
it in the accent.
no, she's an Asian lady, so I'm not doing no Asian accent. But
We are available.
but yeah, so she was like, yeah, they're available. And I was like, all right, like what times do you guys have available for the whole day or like throughout the day? She's like, you can come now. And I was like, oh, I'm not close. Like, I'm not ready. I can't go now. And she was like, 10:30, like, which was like 30 minutes later. And I was like, no, I'm like a 40-minute drive away. I can't get
No,
there yet.
lady, I can't.
So I was like, how is 11:30 okay? And she was like, yes, 10:30. And I'm like, no, 11:30. And then she was like, oh, yes, 11:30. And I was like, okay, thank you. She was like, what's your name? I'm like, Alex. She was like, okay, Alex, 11:30. Bye, like, see you soon or something like that. So I was like, all right, bet. So we got an appointment or a time secured.
Step one secured.
Yeah. Then I call him and
I was freshly sleeping, actually. I just woke up
slumber
I woke up at like 11.
on the dot. Did you have any dreams?
I did actually have a weird dream.
Because I actually had one too.
Can I say it real quick?
Yeah.
All right. So, tell me what you think this means, because I really don't know what the fuck this means.
Okay.
So, this is me. I'm sleeping, whatever.
Normal.
And then in the dream, I'm like, I don't know, I just start driving.
Okay.
So I'm in my car just driving. It's late at night and it's dark.
Okay.
And so I'm driving and then I see a deer in the middle of the road. Okay. So I hit it. So, no. So I see a deer in the middle of the road, and then it's not even in the way for like I could get past it easily, but it's in the middle of the road, and for some reason I come to a stop to, I guess, check it out, and I park the car in the middle of the street, and then I go back to sleep. So what do you think that?
What the fuck?
What does that mean? You know how dreams have like secret meaning. It means I'm gonna see a deer and go to sleep.
What does that mean? I feel like
I parked the car, I reclined the chair, and then I just went to sleep like this.
Is that a truck?
It's fine.
Is that the construction people? It's louder than normal. And now it's going down. I think it was the construction thing.
Maybe.
False alarm. It was a prank. Anyway, yeah, I was hearing something. Anyway,
but yeah, that was my dream. And
I feel like that reminds me of like skinwalkers.
Oh, so you think it's a skinwalker?
Well, the way I'm thinking of it,
bro,
is
you're scaring
creepy.
me now.
I don't know.
I had a good dream. I was like,
that's not a good dream. I mean, it's not a bad one. But
it was just a deer in the middle of the road, and I was so comfortable. I was able to go back.
Deer? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my dream.
What's up?
Me and you and Beba. It was us three, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what map this is, but we were in Black Ops 1 inside the game.
What the fuck? Okay.
So it's
Good
a
start.
6v6 regular like team deathmatch, whatever.
Competitive?
No.
Oh.
Just regular multiplayer, just for fun. But me, I'm trying to get sniping clips as usual. We're in a snow map, Black Ops 1. Do you remember the name? It was a DLC. There was like a prison. I feel like it was like a German map.
Auschwitz. I don't fucking know.
Some shit. Anyway, we were in a map. Us three versus like 6 people. We had teammates, but they were like super far back, so I don't really count them, right? I'm sniping. I get a faded quad. And then boom, I died. I get pissed off. I'm like, fuck, I need this clip.
Boom, he dies.
And then Beba runs to the left side of the map. She dies, and she's like, oh, there's a whole bunch there. Go there. And then me and you start running to go to that spot. I die immediately, and then you killed them all, right? Then I spawn again, but now, since you cleared them at the left side, now they're going to come to the right side. So I go to the right side. I'm hard scoping. I'm waiting because I'm like, oh, I'm about to predict the shit out of them. They all came, and I missed all my shots.
That's it?
all my
I think that's just saying your ass at Call of Duty.
Probably.
Nah, he has Interstellar, so he's a level
I
above.
had it in the first week.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, thank you for that information, I guess.
Oh, what's it called?
Oh, yeah, but back to the thing. So that was our nap stories. But so I woke up, he calls me. He's like, yo, you be down to go to get a massage?
You be down to go to... What you say like that?
You be down to go to get a massage?
Yeah.
I'd be like, yes, I'd be down. So I woke up. He said not to eat anything because I'll shit myself. So I was like, what the fuck?
Said you can eat,
no, wait, let me explain myself.
I said nothing crazy.
I was like, how intense is this going to be that I'm going to shit myself for eating breakfast?
I said nothing crazy, like super heavy.
So I just had a yogurt, whatever. Something slight.
Mad zesty.
And
I need the max swing. Okay.
But, oh shit, it's hot in here.
I'm getting flashbacks. So now.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
okay, so I said don't eat anything heavy because he's a person that likes to eat things bulky. Like, he's trying to, like, bulk and gain more weight, like, for building muscle mass, I guess. So he eats, but in, like, crazy amounts most of the time. So just to be safe, I said before you get a massage, don't eat anything too crazy because, you know, they're going to be putting pressure on you and shit. I don't want you to, like, fart or shit yourself or have, like, an uncomfortable experience. Like, the first time should be, like, a nice, relaxing experience.
Yeah, for breakfast, my normal breakfast looks like 6 eggs and a couple slices of bread, but that's a lot.
I remember one time we were talking about your breakfast. You were like, we were like short on eggs or something. You were like, yeah, I'll just go down to 4. I'm like, bro, how much more eggs did you have before this? He was like, probably like 6 sometimes.
6 a morning, every morning, 6 a morning. But anyway, so
yeah.
we drive to the
Drive.
This guy lucky I'm in a good mood because I just got
Anally probed.
this the file. But anyway, so we drove there, and then the lady, you want to say it?
Yeah, so we all right. First things first. This is why I kept this out because I knew I was gonna forget. So we parked, right, and we always have like knives on us and shit. So I had it in my pocket, and I was like, oh, I need my wallet, so I put my wallet in my pocket. But then I was like, I see this, and I was like, oh, let me put it away. So I put it away in the car, and then I was like, I know he always has a knife on him, so I was like, yo, you should probably leave your knife too. So he came back. He was like, is there anything else I should leave? But the way he took it out was like as if he had like a gun or some fucking ammo or
I
grenades.
just whip it
or
out
some
of my
random
pants.
shit. Yeah.
I was like, should I leave anything? Because I didn't know what to bring. It was my first time, so I'm like, should I leave my phone or whatever? And he's like, you should leave your knife. And I was like, oh shit. Just like the lady's like, get undressed, and then all my guns fall out.
Yeah, so we left the knives. We walk in, and then immediately there's like, as soon as we open the door, there's like 3 or 4 people there just standing, right?
Yeah,
like,
just standing.
There was like 2 people by the counter, 1 person in the middle of the room,
was
and
like
1 person by the room.
Like a game or something. Like they just spawned in or something.
Nah,
they were just standing
it wasn't weird.
They were standing in the middle of the room. And
no,
also,
all of them. Okay.
Also, for my first time there, is it just me or the roof was like really low to the ground?
You're just taller. It wasn't that low.
Bro, it felt like I was in a little... a little...
It was not that low, bro.
Bro, I definitely could have like slide across the roof if I wanted to.
Like,
Yeah.
It's just like this.
But maybe that's just me, but...
Yeah, so we walk in, and they're like, hey, how are you? We're both like, hey, how are you? We're like, I was like, I'm here for an appointment at 11:30. I had it under Alex, because I gave them my name. They're like, okay.
Come in here.
Yeah, they were like, come. And then it was like...
There's a single room.
They were like, 11:30, yes. And then there's 2 rooms, right? She was like, you go there and you go there. Like, trying to separate us. I was like, no. We came together. And they were like... Yeah, instantly when I said that, they paused and they all started smiling and like giggling, and I was like,
most weird face ever.
And I was like, no, yeah, I wanted to do the couples massage.
Yeah, me and him look at each other. Yeah, we look at each other immediately and start smiling.
I started cheesing super hard because I was like, this is so weird but funny at the same time.
You could tell we were like the first gay couple they ever seen.
We're not gay. What the fuck? Anyways, so. She's like, oh, okay, but they're laughing. They're all like talking to each other and in their own language every once in a while. And I was like, fuck. So
definitely
she was like, follow us into this room, like the couples room. And then before we walk in, I was like, we're brothers, by the way.
Brother, I don't think they heard him. Yeah,
either they heard me and ignored me, or they didn't hear me.
He was like, he tried to slide it in.
Yeah, we're also brothers.
We're also brothers, you know, just in case you guys want to know that. But
so we walk in. As soon as we walk in, like, we close the door because I'm about to get undressed. I already been there before. I already know how it goes. But then he's just, like, dying laughing. And then I start dying laughing because the door's closed. And now I could, like, let all my giggles and shit out.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, this shit is so weird. Like, this is so goofy.
It was just so random for me because I didn't really know what to do. So he was like, yeah, just get naked. I was like, what the fuck?
Not butt-ass naked.
Well, yeah, I'm going to say, like... Get naked and keep your underwear. And I was like, my socks too? He was like, yeah, take off your socks too. I was like, oh shit.
What made you think, okay, time out. What made you think that if you're going to take off all your clothes, why are you going to keep your socks on?
I don't think they're going to touch my feet. Why you need to touch my... They didn't touch my feet. The only thing they did was slap my foot.
So they did touch it.
Yeah, but you could have done that with socks and slap my feet.
Wait, she massaged my feet.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, I was
going
to mention
different
that.
People.
Yeah,
I'm sure they do different massage styles.
So, anyway, we get on the bed, whatever.
Wait, you went to the bathroom first.
Well, nothing really happened. I went to the bathroom.
Oh, no, because when you came back in, right? So he left. I got undressed, but there was like a white blanket that you put over your back when you lay on your stomach, right? Yeah. So I kept it over, and I'm just sitting there like laughing. I'm like, this is gonna be so awkward when he comes back in, right? Because I'm just ready to go, but. You had to get undressed still. Yeah. And so he walks in after his like piss break, whatever. And behind him, I see one of the workers, and she's like smiling and giggling still. And I'm like, bro, they think we actually like gay or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like just 2 brothers like trying to pretend.
She can't tell. Bro, everybody says we look the same.
Yeah.
I feel like they should be able to tell.
But yeah, that's pretty much that one part.
Yeah, so he's on the bed already. I start getting change, whatever. I'm like, can I keep my beanie too? He was like, no, take that shit off. I was like, okay. So I'm naked. And then I get on the bed, and I don't know how to put on the blankets.
Yeah, bro. I'm laid down. I'm already ready to go. I had my head in the little hole thingy. I had my arms up. I had the blanket on me. And I look over, and he's just, like, sideways. Like, how do I put this blanket on? Yeah. I'm like, he's like, how do you put this blanket on? I'm like, bro, just wrap it over you. But you were, like, really struggling to put a blanket on.
Because I was scared they were going to come in while I'm, like fixing myself. So I was like, oh, shit. And I just threw it on me. And then when she came in, she was like, yeah, she fixed it up. And then she tucked me in like I was going to sleep. And so
she's
then,
like, stupid baby.
yeah. She like flips it out. She's like, okay, let me fix it. And
oh my gosh.
So then we lay down, and she's like, put your head in here in the hole. And I was like, okay, but I didn't know what to do. So I put my head in, and I fucked up or something, but I think I put my neck in the line thingy or whatever. All right, so there's the hole.
Okay.
And you're supposed to, I didn't know you were supposed to put your face on the hole. I put my neck in the hole. So she was like massaging my neck, and I was choking on the.
Bro, what?
Yeah, she's putting hella pressure on my neck, and I'm like,
Joxy.
I was like, maybe it's supposed to hurt.
Bro?
I thought it was supposed to hurt in the beginning.
No, I mean, some massages can hurt, like with the deep pressure or deep tissue massages, whatever, but the hole, like you put your face in there, bro. I
put my chin in there. I was like,
oh my God.
Like at the edge of the thingy.
I know that was hurting for sure. Because
It
I
did
did that
hurt.
by accident one time, but that was only because the way that the hole was, it was shaped weird. And the pillow was lower than the hole. So I had like half of space, and then eventually I just picked it up and moved it. But
yeah, I didn't.
he's just like...
And my Adam apple is like longer than most. So it was just like getting caught on the
Adam oval.
And she's just putting hella pressure. And then, bro,
Oh my God.
as soon as that started happening, I'm like, all right, I'm going to fix myself when she gets off.
Yeah.
Because, like, she's, like, pushing on my neck and whatever. I was like, all right, so once I get a little break, I'm going to reposition myself. And then she gets off for 1 second. I was like, all right. I lift up a little bit, and then she sits on my head. She sits on my head, and I'm like, what the fuck? I just feel her legs gripping my head.
God. Yeah, because what happens is like, so, okay, time out. When you put your head down, right, in the beginning, did you have your hands over your head like this? Off to the side or off the table? Like down?
I had it
to
like
the side?
this.
So you had it down?
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I had it up top. Because normally, I would have it on the side, but sometimes they're like, they move your arm to the side. I had it down on my sides. Normally, they take it off the table so they could do the sides of your like back to your stomach or whatever, like the sides or the ribs. So I had mine up top.
Okay.
And then because of her wanting to climb the table to like give more pressure, she grabbed both of my hands. It was like this and like spread both my hands, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Okay, whatever. This is basically what I did. But then she put her knees on the table, and she basically sat on my head too. But she was like,
it felt
like
good though.
Yeah, it felt good.
Shit, man. But yeah. So then. After that, she started like going on my back, whatever, using her elbow, and I was like, okay.
And she was like this for me.
Yeah. Doing all that good stuff, and then she put the lotion on me, and it felt weird.
It's oil.
Oh, well, she put the oil on me.
He's about to say it again.
Yeah.
Well, she put the lotion on me.
So she's putting it all over my back, and I'm like, all right, cool. And then
she poured it on you?
Yeah.
Oh, my person, she just put it on her hand, and then she was just like this.
No, that's why I was like, it felt weird because it felt like something else, you know.
She's coming on you.
Yeah, and I just felt little splatters on my back, just like.
She's jizzing on you. It'd be funny if like we thought it was lubricant or like oil, and she's like a dude that comes in. Oh, she's like, okay, that's enough.
It's just OG Mudbone in the back closet.
No.
No, but so she starts doing that, and then she starts she like pulls down my underwear. Yo, I was trying so
like
hard.
From his butt cheeks, because we're on our stomach.
Well, so she's pulling down my underwear, but I guess because my cake is too magnificent, it kept sliding back on. So there was like you could tell she was getting frustrated because she pulled it back and then she'll start massaging and then it would slide back on.
Yeah.
And then it's like my underwear knows where to go. So,
It's like your underwear is AI. They're like, I'm not supposed to be this high up.
Yeah, I didn't know she was gonna take off my pants either. I got scared. I started clenching my cheeks.
Because it's your first time.
Yeah, she was like working on the lower back. I'm like, all right, cool. And then she was like, just rip it off. And I was like, oh. So she starts smacking my ass. She starts, like, she pulls it back. It goes up. She pulls it back. It goes up again. And then you could tell she's getting frustrated. So she just like rips it all the way down to my thighs. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because I got hairy butt cheeks, so I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. And then so she started massaging my butt cheeks and shit like that. And her knuckles start cracking. I'm like, what the?
Oh, I did hear that. I thought that was you.
No, her I think my iron body was just too much for her.
What?
So,
Bro's made out of obsidian.
Yeah, like, she's like massaging me and then her fingers were cracking. She's like
dying while giving you the massage.
So that happens. She pulls down my pants. She starts massaging me. Whatever. Yeah. It's good. She does my shoulder. I have like a real bad knot like on my on my shoulder right here. So she was working on that. And then after a little while, she.
What?
I just had like a brain fart.
You did like a full circle with your eyes, like, huh?
I was logging.
Like you're loading.
I'm loading in. Sure, what happened next? So she did the butt.
She was on your knot, and then.
And there's like the final thing because everything else was pretty like standard, like regular massage. But then she was like, "All right, turn around," and I was like, "Okay."
Oh yeah.
So I turn around. She's holding the towel for me so I could turn around. And then I'm like trying not to laugh so hard because
Bro, I did the same thing. I swear to God, bro. Look, this is exactly what I did. She said turn around too, but she said it to me first because she finished my back, whatever first, and then I heard yours. So I turned around and I wanted to look over, right? Oh no, I did look over, and I saw you had like a blanket or something on your hair.
Yeah, she put something. It on my head. Like
you look so weird, bro. I wish I had a picture. So that's what I was gonna ask you about because I was like, don't wear the beanie because most of the time they massage the scalp or whatever. Sometimes. And then I look over and all of a sudden you have like this do-rag, but it's all white or some shit. I don't know, like some bandana.
It was like a blanket, was that? A blanket or something.
But the way she wrapped it, bro, it was like kind of pointy. No. So I was like dying, bro. So I turned and I'm like facing up, but like biting my cheeks. And
oh my God. Yeah, because what she did was she was putting the towel on my head, but she would tuck it under my head. So it was like.
Was it because you had a lot of hair?
Yeah, to keep it like all together. So she would tuck it under my head, and it would look like a cone.
Yeah, I turned and it was mad pointy. I was like, "What the? Who did this and when, bro?"
So I hear her say it to you first, and then. So you turned around, and then you're closing your eyes, and then she tells me to do it. So I open my eyes. And keep in mind, like my eyes been closed for like a hot minute now, so I'm like, when I open it, I have to readjust. And I turn around and I see you like.
I knew you were turning, but I didn't want to look at you because I knew we would start dying.
Yeah,
so I ignored you, but I knew you were looking, bro.
So I looked at you real quick. I smiled, and then I leaned back, and she puts the towel on me again. Yeah. And so I closed my eyes, not to make it awkward, because I don't want to be staring at her. Yeah. And
oh, shit.
Well, I had to think of these things because
you should have just.
Well, let me. Okay. So this is what I did.
Oh my
God. Because I want to see what's going on. Like that's my body. Like my brain is like I want to see. Because like I'm not looking straight into the thing.
Yeah.
Because even when my head was straight down, I was still like taking a little peek. I was looking at the floor.
I do this sometimes.
So she turns me around. I like close my eyes, but then I started doing this little thing. You know, like when you're playing Duck Duck Goose or some shit like that in school, and you like you pretend you close your eyes, but you see through your eyelids.
Yeah, like from other people.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Like you think like, oh, my eyes are barely open, but there's like these wrinkles and you're like squinting. So it's mad obvious.
So she probably saw me.
No, 100%
she was smiling too.
You barely open your eyes and she's like, yo.
So
oh my God.
So I'm smiling, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like barely opening it, and then she's doing it and she's smiling too. So I was like, all right, everything's cool. Let me close my eyes. So I closed my eyes, and then she grabs my arm.
Pulls it up.
But she grabbed my arm, pulls it up, and then she goes to the other side and starts shaking me like this.
And
to
like crack it or whatever. Yeah.
So she started going like this, and my hands are up in the air, and I'm going left to right, and she's just like dragging me around.
Yeah.
And I'm smiling, but I was like,
no, real quick about the eyes thing though, because like when you're barely like trying to open it, right, but you're trying to pretend that it's still closed or whatever. Your pupils, you're still trying to like adjust like what part of like this little crack can I see. So your little eyeball is still moving, so you can see that part and the wrinkles.
She was laughing at me, bro. So she definitely knew I was peeping.
That's funny as hell.
I was like, hello.
But there was this one part. So it's it's a colder season now, so we get dry as humans do. I was ashy, bro. Like I put lotion on before we got in there, but I'm still very like dry. So she did the thing. Did she do your hands too, like this?
Yeah, every once in a while. And then she like locked hands with me.
Yeah, and then she did like
yeah,
that shit. Okay, so we got to that part where she went to my hand, but my hands were so ashy, right? So she went back to get more oil. She already had oil the first time. She went to get more oil. She came back, did the whole hand, and it still wasn't enough. She went one more time to get extra oil.
Damn.
My hands are extra ashy. Then she was like, and then crack. Whatever.
Oh, she cracked her knuckles?
Yeah.
I wish she did that to me. I
heard like a popping thing. That was the finger though, right? Like, ding.
Oh yeah, she was doing like that weird, like that. But it wasn't like cracking.
It
wasn't cracking. I think she was just doing like a little finesse. Or she was like snapping at the end or something.
I think it's a pop though. Well, I think I know what you I know what you
mean.
It's
definitely really not a pop because she does it off the end.
Like,
yeah. But so she does that, the little popping John, and then what else?
I'm trying to think what else happened for me.
I had to fix my pee-pee, and then when they got the hot stones,
that shit was hot.
It was hot.
Bro, that shit was low key burning my. I was like.
I was like, what happens if they're like doing that and you get like 3rd-degree burns and you're not trying to say nothing?
So that part, that's why it's important to have the oil. So it slides around you. Because if you didn't, bro, they put it on, you would definitely get burned, bro, because that shit's hot. So they have the oil, they slide it around. And then after it gets a little bit adjusted to the rock, they flip it into the other side. That's why they kept flipping it. Did they do that to you?
Yeah, she go like,
and then flip it, So that's what they do for that part. But one part where she flipped me over, right? So this is she already had my
yo. She was spanking me too. Did she spank you? I forgot to say that. She spanked my ass. She spanked the bottom of my foot. She was spanking my leg.
Well, yeah. She. Well, it sounds stupid, but yeah, she spanked my foot or like but my hands too. Yeah, not my ass.
She spanked my ass, bro, and spanked the back of my neck, too. I think she was trying to, like, assert dominance or something.
She was like, yeah.
Yeah, bitch.
She's like, I know you're new to this
And her hands were, like, mad manly, too.
It was like
rough
hard,
hands. Yeah,
like callous.
You could tell she was fluent in the art of massaging.
Or spanking.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, so when she pulled the underwear down, like, she pulled it halfway. It didn't slide down really for me, but when she told me to turn around, before she did that, she tried to, like, pull it back up. Like to adjust it, but she only pulled the top, and then the sides were still like down. So it gave me a wedgie. It gave me a wedgie. But I didn't want to just like reach back and then turn. I was like, I'm gonna just turn because I don't want to just dig in there.
Bro, that was me.
So I turned and my shit was like halfway down still. But yeah,
that's funny because I think that's the thing I did see when I turned in the beginning because I saw you turning and then I think you said something to me at the end. You were like, my pants were down, and I was shit, I think I did saw it. But
my ass was still halfway out.
Yeah, well, when I was laying face forward, my dick was doing like a cursive at letter U, whatever. And that shit was so uncomfortable. But I wasn't trying to dig in my pants while she's like working on me. So that's when she got the rocks, that's when I was like, but I don't know if that other lady saw it.
She probably did.
She probably did because I thought she left too. I thought they went to get the rocks. So I was like, oh shit, my chance.
So when your lady went to get the rocks, my person was still massaging.
So she probably brought it for both.
Yeah, she did. Because I was thinking about that. I was like, I hear the other lady. She walked out the room. I heard the door open, whatever. But I didn't look. And then I'm still getting massaged. So I was like, she's still here. She's probably going to get it for both. Or your person's going to come in, start working on you. And then
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she got it for both. Yeah. But that shit is crazy. Like, imagine just being a person that you just, like, people, random ass people could come to you and you just start touching them all over the body.
Yeah, I think about that shit. Like, being a massage therapist or whatever. It's an interesting job, bro.
Because, like, I would say I'm pretty normal. I'm a normal human, whatever. But I know there's a lot of people with fucked up shit on their body. So I'm like, they just touching random people.
I think about that too.
And I was like, ugh. But then, I mean, I guess they know what they're doing. So they take the right precautions or something. But they didn't even use...
I would be like, I'm sorry, I cannot massage you.
Like, imagine you get a bad person and you have to massage them because they're paying you.
Yeah.
But, like, for me, I didn't put deodorant. I just forgot. And I was self-conscious about that. I was like, oh, shit, I hope I don't stink. But I know people are fucking dirty.
Nah, for sure.
And they probably go to that. So I was like, damn, I feel bad.
Yeah, I mean... it's not the same as tattooing, obviously, but you get random people.
You get intimate. Yeah.
You still have to accept people, even though, like, sometimes you want to decline certain people, but, like, you need the money. So I'm assuming it's the same way with massaging, because you only get paid if you're getting your clients in or whatever.
That's true.
So, yeah, I could kind of get that part, because I've tattooed some stinky motherfuckers, bro, or some, like, interesting people, to say the least, bro.
Yeah, there's some
I still
weird
have
shit
this
going
one
on.
person that, like... To this day.
Have you declined anyone?
Because of, like, that stuff?
Like,
I haven't declined anyone, no. Have I wanted to? Hell yeah.
But, yeah.
There's this one person, though, in specific, that it was by far the most smelliest, most uncomfortable, but it was, like, such a... Like
a raunchy, musty...
Bro, it was, like, I don't know what's the
crusty,
strongest
musty,
word.
Dusty.
Like, grungy? Is that a bad word?
Grungy?
Bro, I'm trying to think of something bad, but it was...
Infidel?
The most disgusting smell. Horrid.
Yeah, a little slight shout out to Team Horrid.
Team Horrid, yeah.
If you're a 5-year-old and you want to join Team
Fortnite. But yeah, he had like these thick ass like wool socks. Very thick wool socks for both of them.
Oh,
right?
so it was toasting.
And you can tell that motherfucker was walking for 7 days in a row, like dipping his feet in the dumpster. I don't know. It was the
with the same
smell.
socks.
I don't know.
They
bro.
just look crusty.
It looked disgusting and it smelled horrible, bro.
Oh my god.
I can only imagine if I told him to take off his take off his feet,
take off your
socks, bro. I don't know.
Leave
and I
your
had a
feet
tattoo
outside.
like his it was like on the side of his shin, like between the shin and the calf. So like the side of the leg.
Okay.
But oh my god, that smell was horrible, bro. Like I had to take like 2 to 3 breaks. I told him I was like a bathroom break, but for me, I just needed to breathe like fresh air.
No, see the thing is the trick with that is your nose gets adapt to
it. It did not, bro. I was there for hours. It was a big piece.
Well, because you kept leaving. Every time you leave, it restarts the timer.
Hell no.
No, it's scientifically proven.
Well, yeah, because people that work like in like places that smell really bad, like sewer plants and shit.
Like after I think 30 minutes or something, it goes.
Oh, I
like,
definitely did more than 30 minutes before the break. It was raunchy, bro. It was nasty.
Yeah, that means it was morphing as it was.
I felt like
adapting.
I felt like I was gonna throw up on him.
Ugh.
Like it was really, really bad. I was feeling. That's why I took the break. I was like, I think I'm gonna die.
Excuse me, I gotta go.
Nah, it was disgusting.
That's disgusting, bro.
And that's when I was brand new too. So I was like, I cannot decline this person no matter what.
Yeah, you need it.
And then I told my girlfriend about it because she does tattoos too. She was like, "Oh, like I've had somebody that had like smelly feet before, and I tattooed their leg. I just got like a plastic bag and tied their feet, and I still tattooed them. And I was like, that helped, and they were okay with it. And they were like, I mean, they want the tattoo, so I don't think they cared. But she said,
"That's funny as
hell.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Imagine
bro.
you're getting a tattoo and they wrap your feet, bro,
in a garbage bag." But she said her trick was, "Hey, like because I have to get close to your feet and do certain angles sometimes. I don't want your shoe to get on my clothes or anything like that. So I'm just gonna wrap it up."
See, that's smart. Yeah, you should have done that.
I didn't know though. I didn't. I was still fresh into the tattoo stuff.
That's funny as hell.
But yeah, that was her little trick. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, your feet so stinky. I need to put it in a container. Right. You have anything planned for this weekend? For New Year's?
No, but I do have a plan for the new year. For myself.
Bars.
This is all about. All right, you should do this too.
What, a new plan?
Yeah, like
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in New Year's.
Nah. Well, anyway, starting.
No. Anyway,
for me, bro, I'm telling my part.
No,
Dick. So January 1st, right? For the whole year, I want to try a different way that I carry myself, and
like a new persona.
Kind of like a different personality. I'm still gonna be regular me. Like I can't change that. There's gonna be things that I do that I don't even think about, right? But in terms of like caring for other people or trying to be too nice, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more selfish.
Really?
Just focus on just myself and be. I want to be very, very selfish with money, with the way I carry myself, for a whole year and see where that gets me. I
feel like you're already selfish though.
I am selfish, but I'm saying like more than
more.
That. Yeah, shit. Because there's like times where I'll pay for people for shit. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not making any good money now for the past like month or two. It's been pretty bad money wise for me. But when I did have money, I would be helping people, or I don't know. I would be paying for people for stuff just because I like them as a person. But whenever I was low or I needed help with anything, they wouldn't even like offer anything. Yeah. Not that I'm saying that I'm paying for people and expecting things in return. It's not like that. But there's like little things where when we're talking,
even if you're doing like little things like that, you expect some type of like.
Oh, but I'm saying like even like the smallest thing, like a thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People that don't even say thank you for getting help.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
the bare minimum.
It's valid. Like a lot of people, they give away shit and then they expect things in return, but that's a little different from just having a common courtesy and being thank you.
I'm talking about like common courtesy. There was like a lot of little things that I would do, thinking that I'm being like a nice person right now, because they're family or a close friend or someone that I kind of respect or whatever. And then there's like for them it was like they take advantage. So I want to be a little bit more selfish. I do think that I'm selfish. I'm not taking that away. I think I am selfish, or I know I am. Yeah. But I want to be more selfish. I want, especially with money, because I want to see how much money I can make this next year.
Is the next level of selfish is stingy.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's levels to the shit. What's the next level after stingy? Degenerate.
One Piece.
No, but that is a good thing. Luffy. I always preach that to everyone. Like everyone I know, I always preach that. I say, be as selfish as you can. Because I know nobody in this world would do shit for you, and unless there's like
especially
something,
when shit gets bad. Or
unless there's something in return for them, nobody really cares, and it's not even like a bad thing. Everyone's just watching out for themselves. It's just a complex world. Everyone's trying to do their own shit. Yep. But yeah, it's always good to be a little more selfish. Because my girl is like that. She's always just like doing things for other people, even if it doesn't like help her or benefit her. Or even if she doesn't want to do it, like she's just a people pleaser. So I'm like, bro, you gotta relax off of that, because people see that and they take advantage of that, and then they just abuse it. So
that's the other thing, the people pleasing part. I don't want to do that shit anymore. Yeah. I've been doing that for too long, but that's only because I've worked in commission based jobs. So you kind of have to pretend you're nice and that you care about them. I don't give a fuck, bro. Yeah. I really don't. Like you guys know more than anyone, because I would tell stories about it, but. Well, I'm not tattooing anymore, so fuck it. But when I was doing tattoos, or when I was selling solar, or any like commission-based job, cleaning windows, you pretend that you're like the nicest person in the world, that you'll fucking kiss their shoes. If
because you need that next sale.
Yeah, because they're the ones that are paying you directly. But if that wasn't the case, bro, and there's like another way I'm making money, and you're asking me to clean my window. You missed this spot a little higher. Like, bitch, bro, get on a fucking ladder or stop being a bitch. You clean that window yourself. Take care of it,
bitch. Nah, do you think shit, I had a question. Do you think fuck. It was something with me. Damn. Whatever.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. Need a second to collect my thoughts.
We were talking about selfishness. Do you think that I
wasn't even talking about you. I said it was about me.
Yeah, for you. I'm saying from your perspective. Motherfucker.
Little bitch.
Well, what about you? Do you have anything that you want to work on or try out for the new year? I know you say you don't believe in that, but realistically, starting January 1st, you have a full year to try. Like, the way I don't see the New Year's thing like the same way you see it. I see it as like I have a full year from like a time perspective, like 365 days to see like a gauge. If I work out for 365 days,
so it's perspective to see like where you've gone.
I'm just saying it from a time point of view. Yeah.
So
I don't see it as like, oh, New Year's, like Year of the Dragon, this is going to be my year, like 2024. No, I never seen it like that. But I'm saying starting a fresh slate on day one of a new year, I have 365 days to see how much better I can become if I try this. Like, because, you know, there's like different little tests. So I only say that because of the solar job. That taught me that too. So what is it called?
The Year of the Dragon?
No. For our sales, right? If you got, it was like some shit like this. The more no's you get from homeowners saying, no, I don't want to get solar, the closer you are to get a yes.
Oh, yeah. I remember you saying that.
The more attempts or the more time that I give myself to try something or to try to adapt or learn or something, then
you're not going to hit that basketball shot when you don't even play soccer.
Correct.
Or
I mean, I forget the wording, but yeah, it's along the lines of that.
Like if you miss 100 shots, you don't take. You can't take it
because you're handicapped. You got shot 6 times.
No, for me, for the New Year's, I really don't believe in that shit. I feel like no, I'm gonna give a thingy though, but I'm gonna just say this because I want to say it. I feel like a lot of you little bitch, you listen to me. No, a lot of people they always. I hate when people go like, oh, this year I'm gonna start a new thing, and then they do it, and then
you could start right now.
Yeah, you can start whenever, but then they wait until the end of the year, and they're like, nah, next year I'm gonna do that. I hate that shit so much. So me, I don't say nothing because I'm not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
No, but for me, my goal is, I think I want to get better with talking to people, become more open,
communication skills.
Yeah. I wanna get better with that. I wanna post more content. And finally, I want to find something I love.
Yes.
I love it. No, yeah, last episode you were coming at me.
Passion.
No, I need to love this next thing.
I remember.
I need to love
I was telling you, like, don't say love. Say like a new passion.
I love
it's the same thing, though.
But yeah, so
that's my goals.
I
hear the word love. And then you're like, what, do you have a problem with love? And I was like, I guess so. And then I was like, no, I don't have any problems with love. I'm gay. Or some shit like that.
I don't remember that. But yeah, so my goals, become more open, post more content, and love something.
For me, be more selfish than I already am. Respectfully. I also want to get better with content because I know a lot of little things for content, but I haven't really
been putting it to use.
I've been putting some of it to use, but I haven't done 100%. I don't think I've ever given 100% of myself for stuff, which is not good. I've given like 80%.
It's hard to give 100%.
90%. Yeah,
that's why I'm saying that's the whole reason why I said I want to do something I love, because I know if I love it, then I'm gonna go all in. Because if it's a passion. Like, I have a passion for gaming. I love to play. I mean, I like playing games. I have a passion for it. I'll do it.
Which is why I don't understand why you don't do content with gaming.
Because I don't like... All right, look, there's a difference. I like to play games. I don't like to record myself and then make it into a job. I like to enjoy the game. I don't want to have it be an extra work on top of my work that I already do.
Okay, but when you play already, even when if it's not like with me, like you play with Daniel, you play GTA, whatever... You're playing just for fun. Something stupid happens, super funny, whatever. Automatically, you save that moment because you save it in like the screen share thing with Daniel, like PS4 days, whatever. Meaning, like, you want to remember that moment. You can post that by itself. It takes like 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes max, which is nothing, right? Especially if you're playing, you can just post it in the background. Who knows? That video could pop off. You can make money without trying. And you're just playing for fun.
Yeah, but
you don't have to actually try. You don't have to do an intro and outro.
That's not really how it works. That's like if you're really lucky.
Do that, though. No, okay.
That's if you're lucky, because you have to make a consistent amount of followers, a consistent amount of views to make money. Not
necessarily, though.
If you have one good video, you're not going to make any money from that.
You can, though.
Yeah, you can, but that's work that I have to do, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but
I'm enjoying the game.
That takes like less than 5 minutes is nothing, bro. That's
then
not
you can
really
do it
work.
for me.
Yeah, but I'm already doing so many little things.
Exactly. I'm doing little things too.
Yeah, but what are you doing?
Like walking around the house, making sure all the exits are locked.
Yeah.
No, I just don't like making content. That is just something I don't enjoy doing. I don't know what to say. That's like saying
my honest
you could
opinion,
play Borderlands, but you don't like Borderlands. There's content in there, but you don't like that content.
I'll play it for content. That doesn't mean I'll enjoy it.
Exactly. I'll play and I could post content. I physically done it before. It's not like I enjoy it though, because I don't enjoy the process of editing it, rewatching the video, finding what to cut out, putting this, putting that. Like I don't like that. I just like doing it.
My honest opinion is because you don't know what style of content, or you don't actually know how to fully edit. Once you actually learn how to edit, all that time from like rewatching, blah blah blah, all of that stuff is shortened by a lot. Like the podcasting stuff, it used to in the beginning when we had the different.
It used to take you like 3 days.
Not 3 days, but it would take me a very, very long time. One, because I was learning. Two, because I was getting back into editing, but also with a different program. So I was still like starting fresh, right? And three, because I had to rewatch it. But now I have a system. I get on. I know how to sync it a lot faster. We did the camera change, so that helps a lot too. But like those are little things that you can only learn after trying it a couple times. Yeah. So I have a system now where it's synced pretty much immediately. Syncing it in the beginning was annoying because I had like 6 different video folders, because every time this records, it breaks it down into like segments, like 15-minute segments or some shit like that, or 10-minute segments. So a 1 hour video is like 6 little videos, and I have to sync 6 videos. So, and that's syncing it to this audio, which is just one file. But yeah, all those little things, I learned how to do that. I have a template now that I could just paste the Sleepy Haha text, the logo, which used to take me a long time because I had to do it for a full hour. Yeah. And now I just paste it 1 second, I just extend it. But all of those little things, I can get a podcast done in less than 2 hours. And that's just me listening to it mainly. The rest of it is just cleaning any empty parts. Yeah. That like nitpicking. Parts that we can't post. Shit like that. Yeah. The easy parts. But, you know, that's nothing really from what it used to be. For almost a full hour podcast, like that's nothing.
Yeah, but also, how long have you been doing stuff with computer editing? Pretty much your whole life. I have zero background in that. Well, besides the little shit I used to do on the iPad.
Yeah, but it's not that hard to learn. It's just like
but that's the whole thing. Like I know myself. I know I'm lazy. I know I can do it, but it all goes back to that thing. It's like, for what?
Yeah.
But
I only say because we talked about this before. Like, you're welding now. Obviously, super long term, your body's just gonna get hurt over and over time. I mean, like, yeah, you can get used to it, but you're still like hurting your body. You know, you're doing like strong, heavy duty work.
Well, to be honest, this is kind of a weird reason to not do anything, but with the the real reason I'm not like going hard on anything is because the stuff going on with the U.S. and all that shit. I really feel like there's gonna be a war and shit. So I just been putting all my time in like learning how to do bushcraft shit, getting all the supplies that I need, learning shit about that. And then in my head, in reality, I think there's going to be a war or something where we're not going to have to go to work. That's not going to matter no more. Content creation is not going to matter. So in my head, I'm like, oh, what's the point of doing all this? And then we're going to be in war for like a couple of years maybe. Probably not even going to... Like, it's probably like a bad way to think about things, but that's just my head. Like, that's how I see it.
No, I definitely think we're going to get into a war too.
So that's why I'm like... That's why I want to wait like at least a year or two before doing something heavy. Like, I don't want to move out, buy a new house because I feel like something bad is going to happen soon. So, like, there's a whole bunch of big things that I'm like...
That's part of the reason why I'm kind of happy that I might be moving next year. Is because she can have someone to help look after her. Because we talked about it before, like, it's important to talk to the family or your brother, your sister, whatever, about what to do in case of an emergency. I've talked to her many times. If something happened right now and I could not get to her, hopefully not, but she would not last that long. She has no food, nothing, bro. Like, no safety.
Well, you got to teach her that.
I have tried to teach her, bro.
But no, don't try. You got to force it on her.
You can give a horse water, but you can't pull it to the ocean.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink.
Exactly. The ocean.
You can take me to the ocean, but you would not drown me.
I can give you a cup of water, but you can't drink it all the time.
I could chug that shit immediately.
No, but yeah, I've tried. Trust me, I have.
But then why don't you just putting her stuff in her house?
Because I'm broke. I can't buy all this stuff.
Well, steal her credit card, order some things.
No, I have plans. Trust me. I have little plans. Like, I'm gonna see her again this weekend. I'm gonna go with her to the store, but she's gonna have to pay for her own stuff for now until I get my money together. But yeah, because I'm gonna take her because she will not go by herself.
That's something I like. I feel like survival stuff. I have zero like regret for spending money on that because I know it could be useful eventually. And you've been saying a lot, like it's better to have than to need. But
no, it's better to have it. Well, yeah, but it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. You have to say the full thing because
I don't have to.
It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. For example, super.
It's better to have than to need. I just said the same thing,
but no. For example, right? Crazy weather storm, raining like crazy, but you have to walk from here to a different country.
You don't have an umbrella.
But it's raining and you don't have
an umbrella,
a raincoat, or a poncho that goes over you and your book bag with your supplies. If you don't have something to protect you from the elements,
just use a trash bag.
Then use a trash bag. But if you don't have a trash bag, anything at all,
yeah, you need
protect you from the elements, then you will get damaged.
But yeah, like when so I'm really big into knives, and I bought this a very expensive knife. It was like $400, and I was like looking at it, and I was starting to get that regret type shit because I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. Like in the beginning, it's cool for like the first 30 minutes, and then I put it down, and then I continue with my life, and then I'm like, damn, that's $400 I could have used on something else. But I mean, when I'm buying survival stuff, it's way. I feel
investment.
Less. Yeah, it feels like an investment. It doesn't feel like I'm just wasting or throwing away my money.
Well, specifically with the knives, you have more than enough knives.
I do have more.
So the knives.
That's why I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna slow down. What do you mean?
But if you were doing it for content, then it doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
It's also an investment in a different way.
But I'm not really doing content for it.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm saying
now,
it's a waste.
You don't really need any more. You have way more than enough knives.
So I'm going to chill off of those.
Like him alone is like what, like 25?
I own like, I deadass own like 80% of the knives in the household. But yeah, I own like, I don't even know,
That's
man.
a lot.
There's like shit. There's knives in every room. Yeah, I gave knives to all my family members, so everyone has their own knife. Like, I like knives. I don't know. It's the autism inside of me. I like sharp objects.
It's the autism inside of me. Yeah, that should be a shirt.
Autism inside of me. It's
the autism inside of me.
How would we make that shirt? It would be like a little autistic kid with like trying to break out of the cage.
Just be the text.
Oh.
What? Just the text.
Yeah, but you have to have like a visual thing, you know?
No, it's supposed to make you think.
There's just a Down syndrome kid trying to break out a fucking crate.
A crate?
Let me out the crate.
Fuck.
It's the beast inside of me.
Something inside of me.
It just...
Nah, but yeah, okay. What is this?
55.
This is 10, bro.
This is 55.
It's also not 55.
If I said 10, I would have been like...
The exact same thing.
55, 10. This shit.
Anyway.
Wait, hold on. Let me see one more thing.
Oh my god.
Before you finish.
I already came.
You ready?
I've been edging this whole time. Oh my goodness.
Oh, real quick. There's something cool that I figured out. So how did you think long ago people used to take shits?
Just take a shit in a
bucket?
Anywhere. No, like by a tree on the floor and wipe their ass with leaves.
Nah. So apparently, back in the medieval times,
okay,
there would be people that would build their castle, but they would have little like lookout towers, but they're not lookout towers. They're little bathrooms, and pretty much what it is just a little piece of the building, a little like it sticks out from the actual castle. That way you can shit outside the wall. And there's just a hole on the floor. You shit outside the wall, and then the peasants come pick it up the next day.
Oh my god. I mean, I can understand that. That makes sense.
No, it makes sense. It's just funny. I saw that last night, and I was like, what the fuck? That's random.
I was thinking about that the other day when we watched the movie, the
Lost?
Viking Valhalla.
Whatever
that Viking
Lost
movie
Kingdom.
Lost Kingdom. Oh, the other one was Valhalla.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Lost Kingdom. how much it used to smell back in the day in the medieval times, because there was blood everywhere.
Bro.
There was sickness. There was shit. There was pee. There was animals.
Even
which is why people
even
died.
further up, like past the medieval time, they didn't really have plumbing system, so people would throw their shit in the literally in the middle of the road, and they would burn it. So that shit would be crazy. They would have like blood,
like actual gas, like poisonous gas.
No, dead ass. That's why there was like the Black Plague and all that shit, because they would throw their shit, their blood, they would like cut up animals because they would get animals too. They would throw that shit in the middle of the street and then burn it all. And all that shit is going in the air. And this is nasty as hell. But
I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, that was a rough time to
live. No, that is
like you get sick one time and that
granted.
could be your last time. Yeah. Like nowadays you could get sick, you could go to the doctor, or you could stay at home. You might be able to just chill, relax.
People used to die from fevers, and now you could just take a little Advil and you'd be chilling. But
just drink some tea.
Back then. Back then.
God damn it.
Oh, also, I was gonna say in the comments.
Sorry.
In the comments, write what your New Year's goal is. I think that's pretty much us for this year. We're gonna see you. We're done. This is our last episode.
This one's gonna be posted in the new year.
What?
Right?
Yeah, but you can still say your New Year's goal in the beginning of the year.
Oh, but you said this would be it for the new year.
Yeah,
this was already done.
No, this is our last video ever.
Okay.
Yeah, every video is our last.
Excuse me.
That's a good idea. Make every video like it's your last.
Well, that mindset, yes, but don't say this is my last.
This is the last video, guys.
But yeah.
But anything else you want to say before we log out?
No. Oh.
Be nice.
We already kind of hinted at it earlier, or I mentioned it before already, but I am starting a gaming team again. It's called Team Horrid, or just Horrid. Horrid means to cause horror, or just something that's really horrendous.
Who would have guessed? It's literally in the word.
It's not, but what?
Horrid.
RRID versus RROR.
I don't even know.
It's not the same.
It's the same. Horrid. I'm saying people could put one and one together, you know.
Horrid. Yeah, but remember what I talked about. Common sense isn't really common sense.
That is true.
That is a good way to end it off. Common sense isn't really common sense. The average person is actually slightly dumb. Unfortunately.
Stop being dumb,
bitch.
And that's coming from me, the most smart man in the world.
He invented time travel. And how to measure time itself.
It's also in Newman feet. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Follow us on on TikTok, Instagram, mainly Instagram, at Sleepyhaha Podcast.
Please follow my Instagram, bitch.
At Joxy on, letter U. And follow me on Instagram as well.
At Not Zookie.
At Not Zookie.
I said it first. All right. Love ya.
All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, think of a number that I'm thinking of. 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
Yeah, it was number 1. Yeah.